This wife softly says, "Honey, my ex-husband called me." Confused, her husband asks, "Why is he calling you?" The wife replies, "He said he's divorced now and feeling really low, and he wants me to come over and talk to him." The man responds, "What does this have to do with me?" The wife says, "I just want to let you know I'm going to meet him and keep him company." The man doesn't dare say a single word, even though his heart quietly starts to crack. But it turns out the wife goes out drinking with her ex-husband, and when her husband calls, she casually says, "I'm not coming home for dinner tonight." Once again, her husband says nothing, swallowing his pain like it doesn't matter. The next day, when she finally comes home, she tells him, almost like it's no big deal, "My ex-husband said he wants to forget all the troubles of the past and wants me to go out with him to clear his head. Is that okay?" The man already knows she has made up her mind, so with a tired and broken voice, he says, "Do what you think is best." The girl doesn't think twice. She quickly packs her things to go hang out with her ex, and then she walks out of the house without looking back. This completely shatters the man's heart, but he just sits there in silence, forcing himself to stay strong, pretending like he's okay even though he's falling apart inside. Then the next day the man calls her, his voice low and heavy. "When are you coming back?" The wife, sounding almost carefree, replies, "Honey, I've only been out for a day. Can you let me stay a few more days?" Angry and deeply hurt, the man simply hangs up without another word. A few days later, the wife calls him again and says, "Honey, I'm home. When are you getting back?" The man, cold and distant now, replies, "I'm really busy. I have to work overtime. You don't need to wait for me." The wife, trying to sound loving again, says, "Honey, I'll wait for you no matter how late it is." But the man, his patience finally gone, says, "Don't wait for me. Just eat and go to sleep. That's all. I'm hanging up now." This instantly makes the wife realize that he's truly angry. So she rushes to his office and says, "Honey, why are you angry all of a sudden?" The man, finally letting his feelings show, says, "Since your ex-husband came back into the picture, I just feel like everything is wrong." The wife, trying to explain herself, says, "Honey, so you were jealous. I just felt sorry for my ex-husband, so I comforted him." But the man, hurt beyond words, replies, "You need to understand, you're my wife. What man wants his wife to accept another man, especially since he's your ex-husband? Did you even consider my feelings?" The wife, now realizing her mistake, says through tears, "Honey, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I won't contact him anymore. I'll cut off all ties with him." But the man, already emotionally drained, says, "It's too late for you to say all this now. I'm gradually getting used to living alone, and it's fine this way." As he walks away, the wife cries desperately, "Honey, I don't want to lose you. Can you give me another chance?" But the man keeps walking anyway, and this completely breaks her heart into pieces. But then suddenly he stops and turns around, walking back toward his wife, and with a soft, familiar tone, he says, "Babe, I'm hungry. Is dinner ready?" The girl bursts into tears and hugs him tightly, holding on like she never wants to let go again. So friends, was the man right to give his wife another chance?